Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome everybody to the Suarez live stream. I've got a problem with the strap. Why couldn't I have done that just moments before we came on air? Hey ho, it's the way of life. I realised my strap's on the inside. It should be on the outside. Let's just make that so I'm not garrotting myself in the process. Hello! A nice warm welcome, one and all, young and old, wherever you are on this planet. Thoughts to anyone watching in Jamaica. I know they've had some enormous problems with storms and tornadoes and stuff going through there. So yeah, we feel for you guys if you're watching. As for the rest of us, well, we've got a wicked live stream coming up for you right now. It's been a bit of an unusual couple of days here at Suarez HQ, simply because yesterday, which was Tuesday, we had a little bit of a surprise visit. That's right, folks. Those of you who watch live, thank you very much, by the way, might notice when you look at the comments, one particular gentleman called Jeffrey Burnell, who is extremely active and a big supporter, like we all are, of the things that we do here, and he's also a patron. Well, lo and behold, he visited us yesterday from 8,500 kilometers away over in Palm Springs in the US. He brought his friend Alan with him. Hello to both of you. They're over here in London visiting at the moment. But what you guys don't know is that we recorded him and we put a microphone on him and we took him for a tour of the studio and the gallery. And what's more, he's given us the okay to show you a little clip. Would you like to see that? Of course you would. Heidi, let's press the buttons. Mine, which is the only way we can broadcast using these wireless transmitters, but as if by magic, hopefully, this should give us a signal.
That's the other thing, we're at the limitations of PC. The PC does not like having 3 conference cameras connected. It's going, but I should have been out on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you're like, come on.
Right, are we on, mate? Tell us if we're on, and I'll show you what this looks like on the. There you go. You're forever immortalised now. We're good to go. So I'm going to give, if anything makes it out onto the live stream, then we've got Jeffrey and Alan who are visiting from the US. You might know Jeffrey from being online and commenting on the video.
6 o'clock in the morning or 5:30 in the morning, sometimes on the West Coast time.
That is commitment for you. So these guys are here looking at some experimental stuff. No one's seen this yet except for these guys, but we're not going to talk to you about that. Let's just go and make, there's AD there, look. And yeah, there we go. So it's not a bad afternoon here at the studio. Got some art over there. You might have seen that one from last week. These guys, it's real, folks. They've made it over here. And you could do the same as well.
That's right.
Are you enjoying your visit so far?
I am. It was worth the 8,600 kilometers, not miles, kilometers to get here.
How wonderful. So there we are, guys. That's it. So if
Here
you
we
want
are in the room of magic.
The room of magic. Well, there you go. That's brilliant. So we're going to carry on with the tour. Everything okay there? Oh.
Thank you.
And we're done. Right, so there we go, guys. So if you would like to come and have a little bit of a wander around the studio, you know what to do. Send me an email, drop me a WhatsApp, and you could be here. Well, how awesome was that? That's right. Those guys travelled halfway around the world to come and see us. And where we're broadcasting now, they were stood here 24 hours ago. How awesome is that? I love the fact that we can just go anywhere on the planet, obviously budget depending, and go do these things and open our eyes to new opportunities and new adventures. Isn't that absolutely wonderful? And we've got the power of the Suarez family to thank for that, for bringing us all together. I think, yes, definitely. Well, so they're both watching now. Thank you very much for joining us, as we thank each and every one of you for joining us as well. Lots of comments coming through, lots of you joining in on the live stream, which is brilliant and fantastic. I'm going to be doing some shout outs right from the top of the tree all the way down in a little while. But for now, folks, I'm pretty sure you want to see the action and see things happening and emerging on this piece of white canvas in front of me. Let me walk and talk you through that. Let's pop onto PTZ, buddy. Okay, what's up everybody over in the corner? So we've got a piece of canvas which is 220 centimeters long, no idea what that is in old money, and it's 150 centimeters wide. That is going to equate, I am coming back, just going to brush the debris off it, That's going to equate to a potential finished size at the maximum of 200 centimeters, so 2 meters long by 130 centimeters wide. That's what I'm going on to this evening, folks. Cut this a little bit earlier. Now, you might also be interested to know that I've had a paint delivery. Paint's gone up in price. It's eye-watering. It really is. I feel quite ill with the amount. I've only bought 12 tins of paint. That is all I've bought. And I'm almost verging on 4 figures for 12 tins of paint. Really should have buy acrylics. Let's go on to Rome Cam, buddy. All right. Let's have a big Suarez hello to AD in control. Come and say hello, mate.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Jeffrey. Hopefully you weren't blushing too much there. But that was really good when you guys came in. Fantastic. To be able to show, you know, Patreons and, you know, people who watch the stream where it all happens and how it all happens. It was great.
Just having a little, just having a little look at one on the floor. What a good boy. What? Don't ask me what happened there. I'm going to be doing something to that at some point. Anyway, I wanted to show you the paints. So yeah, let's show you where all this ridiculous amount of money has gone. 2 cans of white, boring. We're going to use Boston Metallic Blue. We've got Royal Purple. This is a brand new one for the technical amongst you. It's a British Standard 4800 colour, 16D45. Oh, I hear you all crying. 16D45, one of my favourites. I know, I can hear you all shouting that. I mean, it's just so different from 16D44, isn't it? That's a jade green, beautiful colour, never used that before. We're going to crack out the jade green. We've got Piaggio Verde. Christine Palloy will no doubt tell me what Verde means. We know it means green. We've got some black. I've got a nice minty pistachio, misses. I've got some white. And now, hallelujah, we've got gold. What else can you say? I think that says it all. Brand new can of lime. Ridiculous. Oh, look, that old 12E53, Ed. Oh, we love a bit of 12E53, don't we, eh? I got metallic purple, because that's gorgeous. And we're chucking a bit of Suarez blue as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I think that's just what we're going to do now on there is just 11 colours, would you? I'm going to completely make this up as I go along, so there's no rules. I'm just going to get some paint on canvas. Of course I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to create a little drama. Do you see what I did there? It's to make you go, oh, doesn't know what he's doing. Really? Well, how can he make a living? Sometimes I wonder myself. But anyway, for now, we're just going to crack on and do some painting. Right, let's start with time lapse, mate. Right, so Ada's just letting me know there's a bit of a delay on my speech coming through on the visuals on the Roam Cam, so sorry about that, everybody. Looks like we're going to have to do an upgrade on the PC to try and get rid of that, so that's a little bit of a delay. Muchos apologies, though. Right, okay, let's get the... Actually, no, I'll tell you what, let's get the black out. We're going to do some underpinning, and I'm going to start with black. We're going to get a little drop of paint on here and there. Ooh, this is good. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's gross. Skin. Skin. Oh, look at that. That's disgusting. Can you all see that? That's what shouldn't laugh, makes me cough. That's what paint looks like when it dries. Imagine like, yeah, throwing that out. No, that's not right. Let's get rid of that. It looks like a dead bat, he says. Look, I'll get another one out. There you are, there's another one. Yes, look. Dead bat. Love it. All right, we'll get some black on first. Let's go back onto the canvas, mate, and let's see what I'm going to use the squeegee to start with, folks. We're having some fun. That's what it's all about. We want to have some fun. So we're going to put some blobs around. I'm going to try some gentle arcs to begin with. Who doesn't like a nice gentle arc now and again? It's all about the arcs. Right, let's see what we've got. Let's get this maneuver this around. That's what Noah said. It's all about the arcs. Very droll. Okay, let's just get some paint on. That's the most important thing. Let's see where we're going to take it. Oh, it is a lobster claw, isn't it? Right, let's get this moving. Let's get it a moving and a grooving. 2 lobster claws. Nice. I don't want to be too wasteful, considering I've spent an absolute fortune on 12 tins of paint. I'm absolutely staggered by it and absolutely utterly outraged, if I'm honest. But it's the way of things, isn't it? Unfortunately. Right, let's just get this nicely spread out, because I don't want it to be pooling too much. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that, forming pools, as opposed to ganging up on me. Now then, let's pop that there. Let's get another couple of colours on. Florind has just joined. I'm just going to read a few comments as they appear on my screen. Hello Rita, hello Henry. We will of course go right back through all of your comments and find out what you're all having a chat about. Hopefully it's all good. Please keep it clean. It's a family show. We go on to Rome Cam, and I break out the Suarez Blue. Fancy. We'll probably put a drop more of this on as time progresses. But for now, let's get a couple of loops. Let's get a couple of them cheeky loops going. I'm going to try and use my left hand. Not very good with the left, as you can tell. That's awful. So let's try the right and do it the other way. Oh, such an amateur. Right. Let's see if we can actually make that a loop, shall we? I don't know. Call yourself a professional. Professional something. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Now, unusually, I'm starting with the darker colours. I don't often start with dark colours, but I want to see what happens. And I thought as I was prepping, if I started with dark colours and then went to light, I could kind of gauge. I think I know what's going to happen, but I'm not sure actually. We'll see, won't we? But I suspect as we start pulling colour through these, some quite interesting things are going to happen, and we're going to get a kind of I would imagine, quite a dark undertone to this. I'm just having a look now at the spread of paint. I need to make sure it's fairly evenly distributed. That's all right so far. How about a Boston Blue, Florind? You're reading my mind. Oh yeah, here it comes. Give it a good shimmy shake. I think we're going to get some silver on this as well. That'll be quite nice. So we'll get sort of 3-4 colours, and we'll do some shout outs, and then we'll get on with the actual, you know, doing it, getting some proper paint on there. I think we'll take this the other way then. So let's go Boston Blue. This is a metallic, which is really nice. Can't always immediately. Why have I just done that there? Oh yeah, no, that is fun. I can't always immediately see the metallic flake in it. A little bit difficult on these cameras. You kind of need to be fairly close to it to get it. We're going to be coming back to that. I agree with you, Florence. One of my faves as well. Where's my jibber jabber? I've just had it. Oh, there it is. Oh, see, Albert Tatlock's giving us some thumbs up. Yes, guys, if you're enjoying it so far, lots of you joining in now. Please do give us a nice thumbs up. If you're in any doubt how to do that, this little video will remind you.
Now, if you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. And remember to hit that subscribe button. And click on your bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming videos.
Beautiful. Right, well, I've just done the Boston down the bottom. We're very much blue and black at the moment, but I can assure you folks, all the light good stuff is about to go on. This is the underpinning, and it's very, very important to get a good foundation on. Now, because of the cameras being they are, I appreciate that the Suarez Blue, which is that one, is going to look very similar to the Boston Metallic Blue, which is this one. It is on our cameras anyway, certainly live, quite difficult to differentiate them. We hope that as these start to mix with some of the other colours, that's going to change and you are actually going to see the difference. That's the hope. Hopefully with the Rome cam you'll be able to see it better. We'll do one more colour, I think, folks. And we'll do some shoutouts, because that's good. We all want to know who's here. I think we'll go in with the jade. Yeah, because this is the one. This is our old 16D45. I hope you're all taking notes. There will be a test. Okay. I wonder if I'd ever do that. Right, let's get the jade out. It's a colour we've never had before. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, actually. That doesn't look too bad. It's not metallic. It's a stock, sort of a standard colour. I think let's put some there. I'll give you a look. Let me just get it on. Stay on corner, yeah. I'll give you a look at that. I'm just debating where to do the old drags. Let's do one there and one there. Right, let's get it. Yeah, come on. Down you go. Good boy. Right, let's have a look on the corner camera. Yeah, really nice this. Similar to a colour that we have called water blue, which I don't think is blue at all, it's green. This one is I think actually called jade. Really nice colour that. I haven't used it before. So let's see what that looks like on the canvas. Right, so where am I going to take that? I think we're going to do that. So let's see where we go. We should have plenty. Let's just take half of it for now. Take it all the way through. See where we can terminate that. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. We're still underpinning at the moment, folks. I'm not too worried about how accurate my shapes are. If they split, if they don't go all the way to the edge, it's not the end of the world, is it? Oh, that's nice. That's cheeky. I like that. In fact, we've got enough now. Look at this edge. I wonder if we could bring a little one out. This is where it'll kind of develop, won't it? Where paint's got to be. That's a nice colour. That is a nice colour, dudes. I'm digging that. Oh yeah. I think if we can get some Piaggio green on this at some point, that's going to look pretty nice. Let's get standing on that. Thank you, Florin. I like the jade too. Never used it before, so it's a real suck it and see job. But I think so far that's hopefully you're getting that on the camera. That's a really nice contrast, if I'm honest. That's a nice colour. Yeah, I'm liking that. At least I've spoken the colour on live on air now, so that when I think, oh, what was that colour I had, I can go back and watch the video, and I can actually tell myself what to reorder. So there is method in my madness. That's nice. That's nice. Right, let's pull that back again. Let's just spread that out just a little bit more. Yeah, you see, look, it's still there, isn't it? It's still there in some high points. Let's bring the high points out, because we need those to kind of even out a little bit. Could I just maybe bring that round a little bit more? Yeah, look, the paint's still going. It's still going. I can see it. It's quite interesting. I'll see if I can show you on Roam Cam in a minute. You can see with the lights where the high points are. And oh, there's a message on my phone, which means the time lapse has stopped. Run it. Should have put it onto airplane mode. Has it stopped? Oh no, it's still going. We're fine. Okay, right. That's good for now. So, in fact, I think, mate, just for a shout out, let's do some Roam Cam and let's show everybody what I mean about these high and low points. So deliberately now, as I let the light shine on it, you can see my boot marks all over it, just over there. I don't know if you can see that. If I try and move that way and that way, you'll see some very shiny, kind of deep, even surfaces, and then you'll see stuff which isn't. So I know now where the volume of paint is, and you see it's kind of on that side of the loop there as we kind of look at it. I've just been redistributing it around this side, which is great. But then you come out to the Boston Metallic look, and it almost looks as if it's half drying. So by playing around with how the volumes of paint, you can kind of control to a certain degree where that's going to be distributed by what you put on next. Do you want to have a look closer up? Gorgeous green that. And we're already starting to get colours fusing with colours. There's my boot prints, and we'll get rid of those very soon. Some high points of blue. Well, that's looking really nice. I like that. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good start. Right, we need to do some hellos, don't we? Okay, let's pop that back on there. Right, okay. Lots of you commenting, which is fantastic. Who did we have first through the door? Let's have a look. Henry Dehaan, well done, Henry. Top of the class, well done indeed. Followed by Lynn, hello, and Annette and Funny Fox. And we've got Callie from, saw the New York video, looked great. Thank you very much. I hope you've all seen that. Nelson, good afternoon from Sao Paulo. Good day to you, sir. And we've got Denise, happy Suarez Wednesday. Jim from Salisbury, North Carolina. Hi, Jim. G'day, says Zane from Thursday morning on the other side of the world. We've said a big hello to Jeffrey and Alan, who were here yesterday. Welcome, guys. I know you're busy sightseeing around London at the moment. Let's face it, why wouldn't you? V, hello everyone. Christine, bonsoir. Bravo pour vos tableaux. Les sont magnifiques. I think that means it's pretty good. Thank you very much for that, Christine. And we got Fi. Fi is here. Hello. And Eleanor. And Dan Wood from Seattle. Abbas Drops, great handle. Hello, everybody. And Danielle Dumas from Boston. Hello to you as well. John B. Martinez from upstate New York gives us a hello, Ed and Adi. Morton Viking is giving us a so-call. Thank you, Morton. And hello to you, Charlene, as well. Thank you for dropping by today. All right, we've also got Florind. Hello, managed to catch a live stream. Excellent. Have we said hello to Rita? Hello to you too. All right, who else has just joined us? Cameron says hi, Ed and Adi. And have we said Eleanor? Well, if not, you've got a second one. Hi, Eleanor. Great to see you too here. I think that has brought us up to date. We did say, yeah, Albert gave us 3 thumbs up, which is great. Albert, thank you as well for watching us. Funny Fox, so pleasant to see a blue selection on the canvas. I completely agree. Well, we're going to keep that kind of thing going. We're just translating Christine's. Hello, friends. How are you? Congratulations. Your paintings are magnificent. All words to that effect. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Christine. Right. Folks, we've got the jade on. The jade's going down a storm. Everybody liking that. So I think let's start on some of the greens. We will probably be adding some purple, although I don't know which one it's going to be yet. And we'll start with some pistachio. And we'll go there. So we'll start lighting it up now, but we're keeping the same rough kind of colour group. We'll go one there. And let's go one at the top. Let's see what happens with that, shall we? Now, interestingly, I do have a smaller window squeegee, which I shall be using a little bit later for the top notes. All right, so it's by no means finished. But this, now we start to put the lighter colours on, it should start to get quite interesting. Oh yes, here we go. Now we're going to lead a lot more of that. But you can already see we're going to do another drag through. That's going to be, yeah, so this is what we're going to be doing, folks. Look, we're going to be adding some really nice and interesting accents to this. Let's pull that around again. I'm trying to weight it now to the right hand side. That's not too bad. Let's give ourselves another line if we can. Has Paula made it onto the stream? Not yet so far. Okay, so Bored Fruit Donkey's normally here. So we'll have to see if they join a little bit later on. Right, we're on the all camera shot there. Let's see what we can do. Let's try and make this into a reasonable kind of arc. One of the subtle things you can't see is the pressure I'm putting on. And of course I have that, it's quite an explicitly controlled thing. I can put a lot of pressure on to drag paint or take it off, to kind of pool it or leave it or deposit it, which is pretty neat. Now, I didn't go completely mad with the volume of paint that was on here in the first place, which is fine because we're going to be going over a lot of this. But you can see now the difference, can't you, by putting a light colour makes. So I'll see if I can feed that through similar on the other side. Let's see how we get on with that. Sucks in where the canvas is, has no paint on it, and then tends to flow where it does. Oh yeah, this is going to mix with the jade nicely. This is going to be good. We're going to go in with Piaggio green next. Oh my lordy, it's all going on. Right, let's see how we get on with that one. Okay, right, this is nice. This is good. Okay, that's quite a good shape actually. So they don't meet in the middle, which is nice. I think I'll be able to bring something else through the middle. Just talking to myself now. Second sign of madness, that. First sign is doing a live stream on a Wednesday. Oh, Sandy. Sandy's had an afternoon nap instead of being here. I don't know, Sandy. It's a good job we know you, isn't it? Anyway, look, thank you. We're only joking. Glad you made it. Things progressing nicely here in the booth today, Sandy McGill. Well, Lynn, that is the big question, isn't it? Are we having silver and or gold? Well, you're going to have to stay tuned, aren't you? I can confirm I have got a couple of tins of each. So, I mean, it's looking promising, isn't it? But I couldn't possibly say for definite. Right, that's that. Right, V Della C. Hi, V Della C. You're new. Let's have a shout out to V Della C, everybody, because they're new on the channel. You might have been watching but haven't commented before. We love it. We love it when you actually start typing on your keyboard. This is what it's all about. We want you to join in. It's all part of the community. If you're watching this live, please do join in. It's really great to hear from you, and I really do sincerely mean that. You've no idea. It's what makes the world go round, isn't it, when we can all sit there and chat to each other and join the debate. So thank you very much for coming on board with that, VDLSC, and welcome to the family. So Henry asking a good question. Well done, Henry. Have I ever done an impasto with enamel paint? I haven't actually, Henry, no. Just explain what that is if you don't know what he's referring to. It's an area of thick paint within a painting. Well, that's how I determine it anyway, where it's where you kind of get a textured thick and thin appearance, which is what impasto is. To a lot of degrees, Henry, and it is a really good question. I mean, it kind of does that by itself. You know, when you think that we are we're kind of thinning some paint out and leaving it in other areas, we're naturally getting high and low points. I don't know if that qualifies as technically being an impasto technique, probably not. And I certainly don't add anything to it in terms of any structure gels or compounds or mediums to thicken it. Only ones to thin it, so it probably doesn't count as an impasto technique, but that's a really good question actually.
Hi Henry, it's Adrian. Yeah, on a micro scale I would say that what Ed is doing does have impasto, but very slight. Jeffrey can attest to this. Yesterday when he was here and I said, look, you know, touch the paint as you can feel, you get that sort of extra sensory where you get the semi gloss paints sometimes when the canvas is a little bit drier than other areas, and then you get that beautiful gloss smooth, and you can feel that with your hands. We did experiment, and I'm gonna say this is gonna go back 6, maybe even 7 years ago. What I did is I actually got filler, just powdered filler, a cheap brand of filler, and I mixed it with paint, and it took about 8 or 9 attempts to actually get the paint to thicken up somewhat. But what it does is it completely loses any kind of glossiness to it, which we didn't want at the time. We wanted it to be nice and glossy, and it ended up basically just like matte lumps. So it's quite difficult, and the reason being that these paints flow and they want to settle flat, as you've seen throughout all of the times that we've been doing this.
So there you go. Hope that answers your question. Yeah, so we have tried this kind of thing before, but it just doesn't go terribly well. We've tried all kinds of additives in the paints before, and it just says no, don't care, not doing it. But thank you, Henry. Great question. VDLC was Venezuela. Hello from Venezuela. Hope your weather is good. Keep it glossy, says Henry. Going to look good, not gone. Oh, this is gone then. Did you mistype that, Lynn? I'll get on with my painting. I'll let you answer that. Right, look at that, folks. On with the purple. How nice is that? Ooh, let's get that bit of canvas filled right there. Okay, let's drag that through. How gorgeous is that? Ooh, yeah, and of course every layer that goes on, mixing with the ones below it, slowly but surely, this is how we build it up. It's a really nice colour, that. Or, well, I've got loads of favourite colours. I always use the colours that I like, of course I do, because I like them. I mean, you know, well, that's why. But that's going to have some serious nice effects. Going to go with the the blue really well. We're not done with the blue because the blue was the underpinning, so we're going to be reintroducing that over the top shortly. Kind of feeling it, you know, as I go for myself as to where the colours need to be. Not practiced at all, deliberately, because I just want this to kind of find its own level. So I know roughly what the painting should be, but actually the finer points of it will come to me as I'm doing it, if that kind of makes sense. I know the style of painting I'm doing. Always keen to hear your thoughts, whether you like it, don't like it, what you think I should be doing. Don't feel that you can't make those kind of comments. All we ask is you keep it clean. Yes, Henry, the Patagonians are happy because I've got Patagonian purple. Bless you. Great question from Zane. So yeah, if you've been hiding under a rock for the last 3 months, you won't know that we've been doing a big commission for New York. If you have watched the streams, you'll know that we've done a big commission for New York. So Zane asking a very relevant question, because obviously from the video it all looks polished and wonderful. Well, of course it does, because we know what we're doing. But he's asking, you know, what unforeseen dilemmas did we have, or was there a big issue? No, there wasn't really. In fairness, we actually did such a good job, and I don't want to look like blowing our own trumpets, but we are very well practiced in this now. And we understand how to do this across the other side of the world, because we've done it a lot, and we're quite OCD in our preparation, knowing that if we're 3,500 miles away, there is absolutely no margin for error anywhere with anything. My biggest personal worries were always getting the crates over there and making sure that they got delivered to the right place at the right time, and that they made it up to the 3rd floor, because if they didn't, then there is no job. So that was my biggest single concern out of all of it, right from square one. But fortunately, you know, keeping on at DHL, and DHL did a wonderful job. Staff in the building did a wonderful job, and people did what we asked them to do, which in this day and age, as we all know, is that's half the battle won, really, isn't it? So yeah, that was my single biggest worry was are we going to get the crates? Once we got them on site, you know what we're like by now, folks. You watched us enough. We're utterly ruthless, and we tore into that like literally our lives depended on it. And at the end of day one, we'd got every single frame made, everything unpacked, and we'd started stretching paintings. I think we even got 7 paintings stretched, all by the end of the first 12-hour shift on day one. So that's a pretty staggering achievement, whichever way you look at it. But no, we didn't have any dramas. It was just unfortunate that it was still a building site when we were there, so I didn't quite manage at the end of the video to get you the shots which I was really hoping for, through no fault of our own. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. And even worse, I only had 45 minutes before my Uber arrived to get me to the airport in which to film everything. So I was hastily cobbled together in a very short period of time to bring you a video that at least you can watch and appreciate what we did and how we did it. But no, I appreciate the questions, Zane.
Hi Zane, it's Adrian. So there was one slight unforeseen challenge, which was a painting that was on the 23rd floor needed to be transported to the 3rd floor. but the third floor it was going to was in a different staircase. So we thought that we were going to have to take a painting 23 floors down and then 3 floors up. Unfortunately or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, due to red tape, it was going to take 24 hours to get a reply back from somebody if we were allowed to do that. And when they did, it said that we'd have to have a representative from the building and from the company that we were doing the work for to follow us 23 floors down. Nobody wanted to do that. So in the end, Ed said, right, let's just de-stitch it. So we de-stapled it. We gently folded it and curved it in half, popped it into the elevator, got it down and put it back together again without a mark on it. And it was brilliant. It was an unforeseen challenge, but it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, that's a good one. Actually, I've forgotten all about that. Yeah, that's just how good we are. It's what we do, isn't it? You know, it's our thing. Right. Thank you, Nelson. It's a fantastic structure. Much appreciated. Now we're going back in with the Boston. So we'll get back in with the blues. This is before we start on the white. White's coming. All right, we're not in any rush here, folks. So we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time available. Just kind of feel this out as I go along. Questions, of course, we always appreciate them. Some really good questions coming out at the moment. What's that? David Southern, do you know anybody that has painted a car the way you paint? No, David, but we do keep trying. We'll tell you another time. With a story about what Adi did a couple of weekends ago, trying to attract a very, very big YouTuber to get a wrap on his Lamborghini. So we took some initiative and went to an event and plonked a business card in his hand. We still keep trying. But yeah, David, it looked awesome. We've approached BMW before. They didn't want to know about doing one of their art cars. Unfortunately, that hasn't... Adi's going to show you something on the screen very quickly.
Right, just want to quickly show you this. I'm not sure whether we're going to get demonetized for it, but here goes. Right, on the screen now. This was Andy Warhol in 1979, a BMW M1, one of the most beautiful cars, I think anyway. But as you can see, yeah, kind of like sploshed around on it and things like that. I wouldn't say it was brilliant, but it's Andy Warhol, so make up your own mind. But let's face it, put a design, a Suarez design on one like that, I think it would be a winner.
So here's the challenge. If anybody can get us into any car manufacturer, I'll fly you here and you can come and pick your own piece of art. All right? I keep laying these things out to everybody, and we'll see if anyone ever takes the bait. But yeah, I'm quite serious. You know, I'd love for us to be in a great many places doing a great many more things. But there is only so much that's physically possible for two people to do and still keep the business ticking over and all the other things. So, Eddie's going to show you another one.
Just going to show you one more, guys. David Hockney, 1995.
Oh, did he do one?
850, yeah, 850.
I didn't know he did one of those. Oh, I'll look at my telly now.
Yeah, so he did a design on here, and there have been lots and lots. Gentleman we were talking about, Porsche 911.
Stefan Johansson.
Stefan Johansson. He was an ex-race driver.
Formula One driver.
Formula One, and he now is an artist. And yeah, he designed a Porsche 911 that has this explosion of paint, very, very similar to some of the ones we've done.
So we don't care. Hyundai, BMW, VW, I don't mind. Anybody. Yeah, try if you can get us in front of a car manufacturer. Let's talk. It would be cool to do it on a race car like Indy or NASCAR. You're very welcome to paint my Honda as an advert. Thank you, Funny Fox. It's very kind of you. Your shoes look like the car. They do. Bob Headcase. Hello, Bob. Nice to hear you on the chat. Actually, there's a question from Funny Fox, top of my screen. Question, are you planning a summer sale, especially where merchandise is concerned? What a great suggestion, Funny Fox. Well, guys, unless you know already, we do a whole range of merchandise. In fact, we have a website completely dedicated to all that gorgeous Suarez magic, available on all the everyday things that we take for granted. And on the screen now you can see it. It's called suarezlifestyle.com. Thank you, Funny Fox, because that's a great segue into telling everybody about it. Do you know what? Maybe I should have a summer sale. I can tell you an instant way, actually, mate. Would you like? Would everybody like to know how to instantly get 20% off? I think you would. Well, you can become a patron. What is that? I ask myself. Well, it's very simple, really. You head over to patreon.com/Suarez Art, and you click one of the buttons. If you become a patron, not only can you qualify for a nice generous discount for the entirety of the time you're a patron on the merch store, but you could also qualify for one of our amazing tiles. What am I talking about? It's a series of 102 tiles made especially for our patrons, all running out now. There aren't that many left. If you want to get hold of one, you can head over to patreon.com/Suarez Art. We put a link to that in the chat. Don't worry, folks, if you're watching on catch up, there is a link down in the description. Go and check it out, folks. You can see a few of the tiles there at the top of the screen. And we just sent one out this week. And there's another one of our patrons who's qualified yesterday. So we'll be sending one of those out to her very shortly as well.
And if you are a Patreon, you might even recognize your tile on there somewhere.
You'd have to be very skilled to find it, but they're all there, folks. They are definitely all there. So yeah, I might have a sale actually, Funny, but I don't know, I haven't thought about it. Right, I'll definitely have a think. We've got lots of new lines coming on, actually. I'm increasing all the number of footwear lines going on as we do. Paula's here. Paula, let me ask, Paula, although you're late and finally here, did you get your pair of Suarez gym sneakers? Let us know, because I know you ordered some last week, so let us know if you got them. Are we doing scarves for winter? I'm sure if they're available, Denise, Lynn, we will be doing them, definitely. Funny Fox, still after a tote bag that wants a discount. Naughty, you've got to pay full price. Vans, yeah, I could do vans, but I could put wraps, vehicle wraps on anything. Speedboats, aeroplanes, I don't mind. Get BA on the phone, get them to do a special edition. I don't care. Let's do some. Let's have the whole world looking like Suarez. Wouldn't that be amazing?
So I've got something for you guys. I know there are, a lot of you that won't be sort of into cars or anything like that, but I need you to do me a favor, and I need you to go and look up Daily Driven Exotics on YouTube and go on to their latest post and just pop on there. You should get a wrap by that guy called Suarez. Okay, and if you all do that for me, then that'll keep coming up in their timeline, and you never know, they might take that card out their pocket that I handed to them and actually get a wrap. How's that?
There you go. That's the challenge, folks. That is the challenge. Okay, we've laid it in front of you. Let's see who comes through. So yes, Funny Fox, you did just see gold. The gold is going on. Paula's shoes are still shipping. Good, well, I'll keep my eye on it as well. Paula, yes, the gold's going on. Here we go. While we're all getting into a frenzy about getting Suarez out into the public consciousness, the gold is going on. I'm using a serrated edge to my scraper. Deliberately, look what it's doing. We're going to get lots of gold onto this, folks. I'm loving the direction this is going. This is going to look super cool. It really is. Let's just keep it going, though. Got to concentrate now. Right, that's looking nice. Okay, I think we might have to get some more gold on here. Let's see if I can force it the other way. Ooh, nice. Yeah, now let's push it this way. It's kind of sinking in a little bit, but we don't mind that. Ah, that's good. Yeah, so I need to push it, not pull. Interesting. I've never pushed it before. Right. Okay. Well, that's quite an interesting effect. I think we'll have to keep doing. I think we'll get some more of that on, actually. So I'm going to just pour some more on, and then I'm going to give you a look on Roam Cam. So let's fill up. Let's do some gold there. Let's try and match that on the other side. See how we get on with that. Now, where am I going to go with that? Let's do it there. I've got to make every drop count, because that's about 40 quid that's just gone on the canvas. Ridiculous. Right, while that's sorting itself out, let's have a little look on Roan Cam. Ooh, right. Well, we just put some gold on. That's quite interesting, look. Very interesting effects. Now we've got that morphing and mixing with all the colours underneath, and that's nice. Now you can see what's starting to happen. As we drag that gold through, it's very subtle at the moment. You can see elements of that Boston metallic coming through, and the black and the jade. Lovely. As we go up here, look, more gentle swathes coming into play. We've got the Piaggio green underneath, beautiful, slightly darker in the middle. Now, of course, we've lost most of the black, remember? They're underpinned with black. It's fine, it'll all come back, don't worry. There we go, look at this starting to come and bloom and look generally awesome, gorgeous. Oh, how we miss the gold. Nice, very nice, I like that. And now we've got these splodges over here, look. So I think now let's get those moved in and see if we can get them a bit more pronounced. So we'll go back to the other scraper, or I might just go for a new one. Let's go for a new one, shall we? Let's go for a new one. That's looking good. Let me know what you think of that in the comments, folks. I'm going to change the end of my squeegee. Love him, a squeegee. I've answered that one. Yeah, we'll do anything, Henry, yeah? Painting aeroplanes, yeah. Now, Paula, yes, you forgot your Patreon discount, so I'll tell you what, on the next thing that you order, make sure you drop me a message first, and we'll get your discount on for you, okay? Jackie, hello, Jackie Bavette, just joined us. Oh, look, which camera? Yeah, I've said hello to Bob. It's great to see Bob here. Look at my tiny little one. Have you seen that? It's teeny tiny. Look at my tiny little one. Isn't that wonderful? What? Now, I might as well try and use that. I've never used one of this small before. I don't know what's going to happen, mate. Tested her a bit naffer, but I never seen one of those wraps. It can be a brand for an artist. Well, yeah, Zane, any car brand that will do. In fact, hang on, before I go to the little one, mate, we'll bring the little one back in a minute. I need the bigger one, because this gold has got to be more pronounced first. Transparent Waterfalls. Well done, Henry. That's a great title. Let's see if I can maneuver this one around then. Yeah, not bad. Not bad, I'll take that. Cool. Very gentle, isn't it? The way they all intersect each other. I love that in these kind of paintings. Love it. It really floats my boat. We're going to have to reintroduce some blue shortly, which is fine, because we have lost some of the blue and the black, but I don't want to darken it too much. Oh, really need to stretch here. Now this one not going very well. Right, so this is where I'll change. This is where I'll change. It's fine. Yeah, it is looking very peacocky, isn't it? Let's get the small one on. Let's see if I can do something with this. I'm not happy with this one. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's all right. I can work with that. That's quite pleasant, actually. I think this is going to be more of a straightener, outerer than a plier, kind of splodgerer. See the closed captions try and translate that. Right, okay, let's see where we are. Let's get some of this white background again. Nice. Well, definitely this is going to be used right at the end, I think, because this is going to look quite interesting. Okay, I'm trying to feel where the paint is drying and where it's still movable. That's not too bad. We can definitely pull in some quite interesting shapes with this now. I'm trying to feel now where I need to bring some more of the painting in what quantities and what colours. And that's fine. This is just allowing me that privilege of trying to figure out where the high and low points are. Right, so I need to get across there and there. Well, Rita, that reads very well. I gave up my day job designing amazing graphics for race cars. I designed special numbered meatballs for an Andy Warhol design car. Wow. Do you know, you guys constantly fascinate me. It's brilliant. I love it. Florin really likes the painting. Enjoy using similar colours. Now I've got to ask myself about what goes on now, because we've got lime to come in. Have we lost the jade? Well, a little bit. So I think we've got jade and lime to come in, and white, and perhaps some more blue. What do we think about that as a combo? I'm going to leave the silver off because I don't want it to become too cold. So I'm going to pull forward the white and the jade. I'm not sure the black needs to go on until the very end, if at all. Let's crack open the lime then, folks. If I can find my screwdriver to get the actual lid off. Yeah, I am thinking black, but just not yet. I need to lay down the other colours first. I can't do anything without a screwdriver, which I'm pretty sure. Did I just kick on the floor? Yes, I did. Okay, right. Lime is coming out. This is going to be interesting. Right, okay. It's time. It's time for lime. It's lime time. Shall we just do it, mate? Let's do it.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Right, back onto the large one for the lime. Let's see how we get on with this. Only doing single colours at a time. Historically, I've been known to do multiple colours in the same pour, but there's so many colours on there at the moment, I don't think I need to do that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
No, I don't keep koi carp. Right, that's the first one on. Yeah, thanks, Ian. I have heard of Kendone, actually. Got to concentrate.
Nice.
Okay, right, that's better. Now we're getting somewhere, aren't we, folks? No, that's two good limes put in there. Now then, we start to get to that kind of crucial phase now, aren't we? Things have got to be done right and in the right order. I've still got canvas showing, so you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a little bit controversial here. I'm going to peg those with white, because we need to lighten this up now. So we'll do that one, that peg. I've just got a new name for putting the white on. The pegging. Nice. We'll do one there. And if that one comes through there, then that one comes through. Let's do those two first. Yeah, let's not get ahead of myself. Lime pops against the blue. Thank you, Freestyle. Black maybe at the end. Definitely, that's what I'm thinking. Henry's liking the lime, which is good. Right, we'll pull this one over this way. I'm going to pull it towards where the bulk of the lime is, because it's going to help I'll kind of break that little bit up. Let's push it that way first. Right, here we go. Let's have a go. I can tidy it up with the little one. That'll do for now. Ooh, Freestyle's going to paint when they get home. Nice. Yeah, Rita, I've already been thinking about introducing bringing the dark back in. Just want to get the light on first because that's going to help me figure out where the dark needs to be. Because if I've gone light, 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 then I'll need to know where I go dark, 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 so to speak. If that makes any kind of sense. It does in my head. That's what the voices are saying in my head. Oh, no, they aren't. Yes, they are. Right, okay, so I was going to do that with the small. Forget it. Let's keep with this one. Feeling the confidence is high. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. Ooh, got a little random blue line there. Okay, right, let's change that up. Pegging? What? Yeah, I know. I've just developed a new paint term. I'm pegging. Yeah, I love it. What? You're right, Paula. Risk-taking is what it's all about. We've got to. How do we ever discover new places to go if we don't take risks? Ah, Freestyle's finishing up an underwater scene, and I'm going to add some angelfish. Awesome! Good to hear it. Funny Fox is going. Thank you, Funny Fox, very much for joining us. And stay well. Hopefully we'll see you all next week. Hopefully you got Little Fox watching as well. You guys stay safe. Thank you very much for watching. Now, small one, very interesting. Like that. Okay, right, so far so good. Question is now, as it's starting to mix with the lime, as Rita and one or two of you have rightly pointed out, I've got to try and reintroduce some of these colours back into it, otherwise we're going to miss them, aren't we? So we are going to look for a touch of black. We're definitely going to look for some Suarez blue. I think the Suarez blue has got to go on next. And I'm going to stick now with the small window squeegee, definitely, because I don't want to now go completely nuts. This is not how it's going to end, with it all going wrong. So let's take one out there. I'm talking to myself now, and I'm going to take one this way. And I'll just slightly drag it in the direction that it's got to go. They're my two opposings in Suarez blue, which is fine. Then I've got to do the same. Where's my jade green? See, I'm losing my jade. The jade green's got to go back on. So we're going to get two of those on next. Remind me if I forget and go to another colour. Shout at me. It's got to be jade green, okay? Right, let's see. We're not far off now, folks. This is looking good. Yeah, Freestyle. Abstracts are fun. That's why I like them. There you go. That's the Suarez blue brought back in. Like that, actually. We've got a couple of tram lines, so a slightly different way of approaching the curves here. But that's good. It means the painting's going to look different to anything else I've done. And as Paula said, that's worth taking the risk, isn't it? There you go, just gently dragging that Suarez blue through. That's nice. Now we're getting some structure. Look what we've done. Although we've deposited those two tram lines either side, look like railroad tracks. We've got that coming through where it's light, so we can see the underside. I'm back on my jade green. Didn't need to be reminded, I remembered. It's just enough Suarez blue for now. Yeah, although this has got some really strong colours, in some places it's actually turning out to be quite subtle, and I like that. That's nice. Now, and this is where I've got to work out where my intersections are going. They're looking pretty good so far. So I'm thinking maybe I put my jade, yeah, let's do a couple this way. So I'll do one there. Get that one in first. Going to come this way. It's a brand new jade colour. Never used this one before. Right, so I didn't put enough on. Let's see if we can tease that. Yep, that's fine. Don't mind that. That's nice. Right, so I need to do that the other side now. That's going to look nice, folks. It's going to go right and pierce that white over in the corner. And of course, white and jade is going to give us some gorgeous depth underneath. Where did I start? It needs to come inside the curve, doesn't it? So I need to start about there. Let's see if I can match it this side. Concentrate time, Ed. Come on, don't mess it up. Nice. Florian asking, is this for someone or just for the website? Great question, Florian. No, this is just for the site. This is just for fun. If it turns out all right, I'll put it on the website. If it turns out rubbish, it's just between you and me. Oh, swell to Zane. It feels like snorkeling. It's more difficult to say than I thought. Snorkeling along the tropical coral reef. I was going to say a coracle reef, because let's face it, we all love going on coracle reefs, don't we? Oh yes, I know what you mean, Freestyle. I like splattering black as well. Black is good. Black is your friend. So, having said that, my moderate black is going on. I'm only putting a small drop on. These are the ones we were talking about, Rita, remember? It just needs some accent lines. It doesn't need to be a lot. That one's going to go over there. That one's got to go over there. And that's going to traverse, and so is that. So it's got to start here. Just thinking about these little white areas. Need to get them filled up. Thank you, Freestyle. How do you like it? Yeah, not touching that. Not touching that. Paula's cat is sat in front of the TV trying to catch the squeegee. You guys kill me. That is brilliant. I love that. I love that. Yeah, Rita, just a smudge of black, nothing too much. I normally go completely overboard, but I'm trying to be careful on how I feature and filter it. I think that is pretty good. Look, there's just enough, isn't it? It's just that kind of hint that it's there. Nice, that. That is nice. Yeah, I think we nailed that one. Good jobby, everybody. I will show you actually I'll show you this. Look, you see what's happening, because now it's all about the pressure that I'm putting on it. I keep talking about the amount of pressure that I put on. This is what you get when you start to open those layers up and start to put pressure on. You start to get all that build-up of colour that's come before. Obviously, I need to work on. We've got a couple of corners that are not doing it for me. The rest of it's looking pretty good. So now I've got to choose my corner colours extremely carefully. It's enough black. That's just giving it some structure, but the corners aren't working. So I've got to figure that out. Especially this one. This one does not feel too good. Freestyle says super. Henry, just a touch. Lynn likes the music tonight, mate. You're doing a great job, out in control. Let's give some hearts and some thumbs up for AD pressing the buttons, because as always he's bringing you the visuals from the technical side, whilst I bring them on the creative. He's doing his own masterful creative act, pushing all those buttons, and it is not an easy job. So let's give him a little bit of appreciation out there, folks. We are quite literally going for gold here. Right, let's see if I completely mess this up now. Would yellow be too close to the lime? Yeah, I'm not putting yellow on this freestyle because actually it would then take it's too far away from this kind of sequence of colours, if that makes sense. I know what I'm trying to say, I just don't have the most accurate or eloquent way of saying it. But yeah, it just wouldn't be right. Wasn't even on my radar, yellow. Sometimes it is, sometimes it creeps in. Other times you just know that it's not right. Yeah, quite sharp curves those. Don't mind that actually. Yeah, that's interesting. Rather than it being a gentle curve, we've gone quite. I've gone quite angry with that one. Right, I need a moment to myself here, folks. Just bear with me. I feel like I need to do some. I've got some loose ends, and I've got to try and decide in my head how I'm going to deal with them. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I need to. I'm just deciding what colours they need to be, mate. Yes, absolutely. I think we need to bring the Boston in. I need. Yeah, I'm just chatting on my closed loop to AD about the corners, and it's the corners that are stressing me out. Because whilst we've got that great shape through the middle, corners are rubbish. Shape of that is nice, so I just need to give myself some love on the corners. So I'm going to do that over that one. I'm going to now pull it the way I want to go. That over that one. I'll tell you what, it might be crying out for a little splash of pink. That's what it almost feels like. It should just have a bright splodge of pink on it. Right, that shows me where I need to go. So I think I'm going to do it, man. Should we do it, mate? Should we do it?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
Right, sink or swim there, guys. But I'm going to put it where it goes with the corners, because otherwise I'm going to mess everything else up. So each corner is going to get a tiny drop of pink in it. Ah, controversial. Oh, this is going to be fun. But in theory, should kind of pull it together. I can hear Rita now screaming at me going, yes, that's what it needs, pink. There you go. Well, too late now. The pink is on. Well, Jeffrey agreeing with Henry about the purple. Right, okay. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to hydrate because it's getting a bit warm now. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Come on in. Two down. Three. It is just the merest hint, isn't it? kind of disappeared. That's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up over that. Right, well, we've popped a little drop of pink in. We've certainly done that. How does that look? That's not too bad, that. I like it. Right, so the question is it done yet? And it isn't quite, is it? It's missing something. It's missing something. Let's try and figure out what. Right. Yeah, chatting to AD, I think you're right, mate, but I'm going to keep it with the metallic. I'm not going to introduce a new one. I like the idea of burgundy. That's nice. Needs warming up. The pink is perfect. Thank you, Jack. Paula. Dot of something in the centre. No, I know what you mean, but no. Yeah, I agree, Zane. We should have this as a new national flag. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, Anna's given us a nice pink heart. Thank you, Anna. Just going to finish these corners off with a hint of purple. Hopefully this is going to complement the pink that we've just put on. Let's get some gentle arcs going. Hello, Crooked Painter. Thank you for joining us. Definitely back of the class, though. Well, I'm just going to take a walk through now and have a little look, see where we're at. We'll give you a look on Roam Cam in just a second, folks. I just need a moment to concentrate. Right. Hang about a moment. Don't go away. Did we all like the pink? Because I think it needs a couple of pink lines. Oh, how deep is the ocean? Good title, Donna. No chance of copper today, sorry, Crooked Painter. No, not on the radar. Right, I'm going to add a couple of loops in here, folks, and we'll give you a look on Roam Cam. That's my loop lines. It just needs to bring the centre in. I need to redefine that centre a little bit. No dragging, no nothing. No, it's just a simple couple of lines. That's one. Okay, we're almost there, folks. We're almost there.
Nice.
Come on, Ed, you can do this. Where's the line? Where's the line? It should be that one, but it also should start there. I didn't get my blue line in the right place. Let's have a look. No, you're right. I think, yeah. Otherwise, it's, yeah. Do I match that? We're still having this debate. Do I match the blue line to match that blue line? In which case they're not even, or do I just create the space with this? Haha. That's the $1 million question now, isn't it? Let me have a look, because it's going to go one or two ways, isn't it? But just which way? I'm still recording on time. That's excellent. Yeah, it's got to. Yeah, I'm going to create the line. I'll have to create the line, I think. What do we think? Do I follow the blue or make the own line? Just let me know in the comments.
Right, I just took to you. So, yeah, stop there, go back. Right, can I see a little blue blob by your left foot?
Here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Move slightly to the right.
Yeah.
Stop, back to the left a bit, in between there.
Yeah.
Start somewhere there and take it across that blue, the faint blue
Yeah,
line.
I could do. I know where the blue line is. It's whether I should come this far.
I mean, your perspective's better than ours because I can't.
Well, I don't know, because I can't. We have different perspectives, and that's the thing, isn't it? I see it one way, but of course I can't see it fully upwards, and that's the tricky bit. I think I've got to follow the blue line, otherwise it's going to feel odd. I think I'm going to have to. Yeah. So no, that's fine. I'm going to have to. I'll come outside it by all means, but I've got to follow it. I think that's the solution. I don't come all the way up and then try and join it again, because that looks stupid. But as long as I've got my line, which I've got, I just need to be 5 inches away from it instead of an inch away. Then I define the boundary between the pink line. Okay, got it. Yeah, so that's the compromise. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. So I do need to go between the two. I need to start about there, just where my toe is, and then just bring it. Yeah, I'll make just a few inches above. Let's see if I can do it. I mean, I got one shot, haven't I? So that's it. Okay, that'll be fine. I can do that. Links all the pink together, links the purples together. This is tele magenta, so it's got all kinds of undertones in it. It's got really nice. Just got to make sure that's right. Okay, let's have a go. Nice, got it. It's a good arc, that.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Right, just give us a second, guys. I've got to take some water on board. Hello, Joan. Hello, Joan. I think Ocean Currents would be a great title. I agree, Joan, and great to see you on chat as well. Make the blue line. Be a leader, says Risa. Make your own line, Paula. Yes, I have. Surely doesn't want to be symmetrical. It isn't, thankfully, Lynn. Oh, you're all liking that. Yeah, just about got the line right, didn't I? I'm going to give you a look on Roam Cam in a minute. I really like that, actually. And yeah, you're right. I don't want it to be symmetrical. When you think about it, although we're on an evenly sized canvas, part of the joy of this is pushing your eye one way and pulling it another. And now none of the other lines are completely matched against each other, are they? They all kind of do their own thing, even though they're roughly placed opposing to each other, but none of those match. So yeah, I think as I started to look at it, I realized that the pink lines don't need to match either, but they do need to have some kind of structure. And I think following the line, that conversation Adi and I were having, was absolutely the right one to have, because it's brought the corners into the center and it sent the center out to make it look bigger, if that makes any sense. We've got just enough black in there. The gloves are going on. We're going on to Roam Cam, folks. Freestyle. I think it's really close. I think it's done. Right, I'm just going to take the blobs away, mainly because I don't tread on them and fall over, because I'm not a circus act. Let's just see if we can spread those out a little bit. And then hopefully we'll be able to concentrate more on the confines of the canvas and just give you an overall idea about what it looks like. Made a lot of mess again, but hey ho, a new paint delivery, new painting, huzzah. Rome cam, ta-da. Right, let's go start round, well, let's start here, look, and have a look. We're going to change the colour down a little bit, let's go warmer. Might ask you to go cooler as well. So that's on whatever setting we're on. You can see the pink lines there, we've gone slightly warmer. Let's go cold. So that's a little bit colder now. That should be starting to bring some of those blues out. Let's go in, shall we? And have a look. These were the opposing pink and blues we've just put on, no more than about 10 minutes ago. But look where the black was dragged, starting to pull all these gorgeous effects out. You know by now, guys, what the paints do. There's the line's keeping its structure, thankfully. I'm going to go one up from cool. There you go, let's have a look at what's going on with the gold over here, mixing with all those gorgeous colours underneath. There's the remnants of the black, look, as it loses us, it just filters out over here. You can see the line, as long as the line maintains its shape, you'll be very happy with that. What grey is that, mate? I don't know. Oh, grey, gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So over here, look, where we just recently put, now all that purple's disappearing. So we've managed to deal with the white, because there was quite a lot of white over in this corner. And look at all this like shoreline of jade green and Boston metallic. And as we go up here, look, we've got telemagenta just poking its head out. It's very much a painting of subtlety. And this is the great thing about enamel paints. If you do it right, you can get the impact from far away, and then when you get your face right into it, you get 1,000 tiny details. And it's one of the reasons why I worked with the material for so long, because it is pretty great. You can do all these nice things with it. Look at what's going on here, how subtle that is. Imagine getting your nose right stuck into that. And wherever you look, you've got a really nice metallic finish, because we've been using metallics this evening. Very nice indeed. The lime is strong. It hasn't overpowered it, which is what we want, but in the right places, look, it's starting to poke its nose out. Very nice. Ocean waves, as Joan was talking about. You know, subtle look, that pink edge is, I think pink was a winner. Very glad we went with that. You know, we've gone layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, and actually we haven't waited for any of the paint to dry. We've just gone straight into it. So this technique does benefit from doing it like this, because everything kind of mixes together. You've just got to be very, very careful about the brown sludge moment. We've avoided that. Thankfully, that's just through practice. Gold seams rushing through that like forks of lightning. Absolutely gorgeous. Some more lime down the corner here. I've got a little bit of tidying up to do, just where the canvas is bare. But that's relatively straightforward. What do we think of that then, folks? Look, our lines are still defined. Really nice and powerful, that. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate your feedback. That's kind of you. Thank you, Zane. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Crooked Painter. Now just think, how good would this look on a car? Any car. Any manufacturer. We've got 200 manufacturers on the planet. Surely somebody out there can find us one to work with. That's the challenge we're laying down for you guys. We'll open this place up as a free place to come and do your shopping if you get us in front of a car manufacturer. But I think we should change the world, guys. We can't do that alone. This is where we need your help. So let's see how far we get with that. Things changing constantly as we speak. Look, I've only walked round it twice, and look what's happening here. It's an old Komodo dragon starting to appear. Beautiful. So who knows what this is going to look like as it dries, but even now we're getting lots of different effects coming out like that. Simple technique, really nice painting. I think that's a job done. Jeffrey says that is Alan's first live stream. Alan, I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. Oh dear, look, better stretched. Yes, it will, Jackie. I'll bring my BRZ over. Good, yes. I'm glad you didn't buy a GT86. Keeping it Subaru, love it. Right, well, there we are,
They're the
folks.
same car.
There we go, folks. How about that? I hope you've enjoyed it. Exhaustingly cosmic, says Jeffrey. Charlene loves it. Morton, Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, fantastic. Getting some good overhead shots now. The Monster of Loch Splash. Well done. Find a guy that puts wraps on cars, maybe. Yeah, I know, Rookie Painter. We could debate that now for the next 5 or 6 hours, quite probably. We've approached a lot of wrap manufacturers and YouTubers, and we're still waiting for that one to go yes. So if you find anyone, send them our details. Right, folks, that is the stream over for another week. We hope you have enjoyed the painting for today. Thank you so much for being part of the chat. We very much appreciate that. I rather like that. That's quite a very pleasant thing to look at that. I'm sure that'll look really good as it dries. Just leaves me to say a massive thank you to all of you for watching. We're just going to give you those overhead shots. Just a couple of seconds just to marvel in that, even with all those things changing as we speak. So there we go. We hope you've enjoyed that. Please do leave us a nice thumbs up. If you're watching this on replay, of course, do leave us a comment down below. All the links you need for website, for Patreon, for the merch shop, and all those lovely lifestyle products will be down in the description. And remember, if you are new here, please do give us a big subscribe. Click on the big red button and click on your bell icon, because that way you're never going to miss any of our upcoming videos, and you never know when those are going to hit, because they're pretty awesome, let's be honest, which is the reason why you're right here now. Thank you very much for watching, folks. We hope you've enjoyed that. We're going to do the clear up and the tidy up and wander out of here in the pouring rain. But wherever you are, folks, please stay well and healthy, keep yourself safe, and of course we want you back here at 7:30 p.m. next Wednesday, and we're going to do it all over again. We hope you can join us. Have a great week in the meantime. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon.